Hello, everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here.
The High King.
Alright. So, now if they have multiple armies here, this could be an issue, but
The Dwarfs need me.
I think with a single army, we can probably take it. Yeah, because we do have that garrison.
How can I help? I'm not.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just chill. And I mean, we could just hang out. Now I could upgrade this to tier 3 and throw down a... I can't throw another public order building. What would I throw down there? Rom's Peak. I could throw down some gates. That's kind of expensive, but... I can't build another one of these. Seems bad. There's nothing really that useful. I mean, we could get rid of this and put something else on Mount Gunbad, but I mean, it would allow us to get like a bolt thrower there. But it's probably fine. We'll just leave that alone. We'll just come down here. So what I think we'll do then is yeah. I think we'll just do it this way. Get it done in 2 turns. Now, we could hire a couple more units here if we want to. But I'm kind of just... I guess I'm not going to be able to totally pimp out everything. I need this as well. I forgot I have to have that building as well. So that's already looking at like 40,000 gold. So what I've got to decide is, do I want to... just try to build up a decent army here of like okay stuff, or do I want to wait and like try to get like really elite stuff? So I mean, that's gonna involve me just like chilling, I guess. Okay, I tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll just get a decent core of stuff here and not wait for the tier 4 elite stuff, because that's just too much downtime, I think. And we're going to have to build this anyways, so I guess we might as well. I mean, maybe a couple of cannons. That could be good for knocking out walls. Like, a cannon for knocking out walls could be alright. And we're going to have to upgrade that anyways at some point. Okay, so we're not going to have as much money, but this might allow us to make a play on Black Crag if we can get, like, 40 units over there. Okay. And let's just make sure that all of our stuff is equipped, all of our squires and all that stuff. Let me make sure he can do that as well. Choir Master, Teller of Tells. Yeah, Gem Cutter, Feather Toe Torque. Doesn't matter, Charmed Shield. Armor of Fortune's probably better. Okay, I'll go with that. Talisman of Protection, 6%. Let's go with 9%. And then secondary dudes can get some of these better things. 6%. We'd rather have the melee defense, honestly. If I remember to use that, I don't know. Let's just go with the defense. It's just more reliable. The Weapons Bane's pretty good. Throw a Choir Master on there. With this dude, Guild Master, Choir Master, sure. Okay, and the Dragon Helm. Let's go with that. I mean, the Fire Resist is nice if he's going to be eating some Iron Drake Fire, but... I think all the rest of this is fine. Let's check in with it next turn. I do want the Woodsman Hut here, but it was a good call to keep the garrison for now. Okay, we do have some Oath Gold. But we'll wait on that. I think being in this range is probably the best as far as grudges go. I mean, it's possible late game that going, like, getting rid of most of the grudges could be even better once we get, like, a lot of money buildings in all of our towns. Because dwarves are kind of unique in that they have like some of the best tier 1 money buildings in the game. The 250 flat that you can bring out in one turn is very good. And they also have the ability to get a lot of money through trade. Now, they don't have a ton of trade modifiers. There are some. I guess there are those buildings you can get which give you 5%. There's some followers that can give you some technologies. So you can get a little bit more on the trade front. So they're not quite as extreme as the elves. The elves get huge bonuses to trade. High elves. But the high elf like money buildings are pretty trash from what I remember. They're like maybe 100 a turn. And you're paying a lot for it. So, and you can get up to 15% more gold too once you upgrade your tool makers. So they have pretty good econ, but as we can see, like their sacking and their post-battle loot is pretty anemic. Wow, they're actually going to step up? They think they can win this, huh? They might just run, but I think we can run them down. I mean, we've had a couple of kind of close fights, but for the most part, we've done pretty well. Actually, I've been digging it. We haven't even got to tier 4 yet. I'm kind of liking the dwarfs. They just have so much boom. Like, it's just fun to watch stuff blow up. So they don't have the cavalry. They don't have the magic. But it's kind of refreshing not to clean everybody out with magic also. So that's kind of cool. Although I don't care. I like magic too. But... I really hope Warhammer 3 comes out next year, 2020. Some people were telling me on stream the other night that it could be 2021. If you want to join us on stream, we start streaming around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been getting a good chunk of people out there lately. Yeah, inner or side of allies. Been getting a pretty good chunk of people out there lately, so come by, check it out. I don't currently stream Total War Warhammer. If people would like for me to stream some of that, maybe I could. If we get enough interest in it. But right now I just stream League of Legends, but I'm happy to talk with you about anything Total War related that you want, or if you just want to help support the channel, you can, for free, you can swing by there. Drop a hello, drop a like. But anyway, someone was talking the other night on stream with me, and they were saying that they thought it was going to be 2021 when it came out, and I just feel like that would be such a mistake. Like, the second one came out within 1 year of the first one, and this is going to be 3 years after that. And they just really need to get it done. They don't want to mess around, I don't think. That construction cost and recruitment is very real for the next 15 turns. However... yeah, that seems pretty bad. It all comes down to, do I want this? Do I want more melee attack and melee defense? Because we are about to have a really tough fight if we're going to go for Black Crag. Or do I want money? It's going to be very, very expensive to do those buildings. So, and to hire up the elite stuff. I think we'll just go with the Apprentice of Grungni again.
The dwarfs need me. All enemies shall tremble.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to beat that, I think.
Bring 'em.
Okay, I guess they think they can beat us. We can just auto this. I mean, we're gonna win, like, and we've got a lot of replenishment. I'll just go ahead and... it's probably fair. I mean, I would have won much more decisively than that, but we should be able to get some replenishment anyways.
Scrunch.
Oh, all armies get 12 leadership now. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. We don't see what they have yet.
I'm here now.
Okay. When we could get this, that would help out our Longbeards a little bit. I mean, Stand Your Ground's pretty good, too. I mean, they definitely buffed that a bit. The 30 melee defense is very nice. Although we're already probably going to be capped on that. I think we'll just go with this. Rune Helm of Zufbar. Do I need to complete that to get a confederation with Zufbar, I wonder?
How can I help?
Okay, so we have that. We have the valet. Replenishment would be very nice. We need one more point here. Inspirational, I guess. And then we can go for replenishment after that. Wall cracking's pretty good, too. How much do I need to raid?
I am the White Dwarf.
So that gives no replenishment. It gives experience, tax rate, tradable stuff. So that's not gonna matter for me. This, however, would be pretty decent. Ambush defense, replenishment. Huh. I could actually... I don't think I can recruit in that stance, though. But that would actually be pretty nice to do with Kara as a Carrack for the growth. But we're pretty much going to hit it next turn anyways. That's not going to matter. And am I going to be able to hit Iron Rock, or should I just go with Carrack Drawn and just get more replenishment? We can't really move in this terrain at all. I guess we'll just go back to Carrack Drawn and just get some replenishment.
Who calls me?
Help out with the public order a little bit.
Good.
Okay, still waiting on that. One more turn on the rest of the stuff, and then we'll go make a play on Iron Rock, I guess. So we're gonna have to burrow under. So let's see. Well, I guess it's too late to change, but like if I move down a little bit more, maybe I could burrow under and hit it on one turn. But I think I'm gonna be able to burrow under and then get it on 2 turns anyways. Is there like a little bridge or something here? Where's the bridge? What? Am I missing it? Really? There's no bridge? Or how do you cross this? Because that river will destroy your movement speed. I don't know where you're supposed to ford this river. I can't tell. We could go for Black Crag, but we're going to have to beef him up some more. Okay. Let's make sure no one else is creeping on us. How are... Okay, they're keeping it together over here. Although they're going on this stupid offensive. Like, guys, you're not going to beat them. I wouldn't mind doing vampire counts either. I haven't done one of those in a while. Okay. Let's just take one more look here. We did kill some more greenskins.
Yes. Aye.
Come on,
Let's
bro.
hear what you have to say. We'll hear. True king.
I am Belagar, true king of the 8P.
I'll do it. Yes.
Okay, nice. Is he getting busted up? No, he's in a pretty decent spot. So if we take care of 8 Peaks, maybe he'll confederate with us. Obviously, the top priority is going to be confederating with
Onward. Yes.
the people with legendary lords.
Some call me a king.
Okay.
Lord of Mountain Folk, the lady has always...
Not high enough yet. Bretonia might hook us up, though.
The lady's favor?
So they got a little bit more power now. They're not as desperate for contracts. I mean, we are going to be really tight on money here once we hit tier 4. Dang. They're rich.
I shall.
No one else is green enough, I don't think. Ostermark.
So, welcome, ancient allies. In these troubled times, dwarves are a fine sight to behold.
Yeah, I'm sure we are.
Very well.
Glorious beard majesty. My beard's probably going to get shaved off in the middle of this campaign. We'll see. I've got to shave this week. My wife wants to do some nice looking family pictures.
The Empire.
There's nothing else to do with them other than just...
valuable than gold.
This action does not have my... Welcome, oldest friends of the Empire.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when messing with them, because I don't want to get involved in some weird fights. Dakwa, where? Down here. Oh, they're about to get killed. Well, why not pass us some money then? So we'll just hit them up for a contract every turn or two.
Who calls?
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Elves don't like us. Pirates definitely do not like us. Okay. Hiring, can't hire, or don't want to hire. Next turn we can bring that up. Oh, which reminds me... Need that. Minus 10% building cost. Okay. Alright, now it's on. What, I didn't see which turn this is. What are we on? Turn like 30 something? Maybe 40? Trying to plow through a lot of this stuff as fast as I can, but I just want to be as like thorough as possible. Barrow Legion and Musion. Okay. Okay, so the Red Fangs are the southern, around Carrick 8 Peaks area. Greenskins, so they were destroyed. So I'm not sure who would have killed them. It could either be the Dwarfs or it could be the Greenskins proper. So this will hurt public order a decent chunk for quite a while, and I don't want to do that in my northern province, so I'm going to refuse. I do need the money, it'd be nice, but yeah, this is already like slowly ticking away, and I don't want to have to send anyone up there to deal with that. It's going to take way more time and money, resources to deal with that. Okay. Fused beer kegs. Nice. Okay, so that's going to be 4 turns, so we can go back to something else. Growth could matter. Potentially. Oh, it's only 2% from trade. Ew, that's gross. That one is a lot more questionable. You do get a 30% discount, and then you get extra recruit ranks and things like that, but that's not as important. This, the 25% recruitment for that, that's actually a pretty decent bargain. This one's a bit more questionable. Okay, so what else do we need here? 5% extra would be like 70 extra gold or something. It's not really that much. We could do this for the extra public order. That also does affect Longbeards. I forgot about that. Yeah, so getting that public order in a good spot is actually pretty nice. Actually, hold on. That does reduce my recruitment cost. I guess we'll hold on to that then.
The High King acts.
Yeah, for a siege. Actually, we could get cannons. Are the cannons really, like... They do more damage. 29 ammo versus 26. They do quite a bit more damage. They just don't have an arcing shot. They could help me blow open, like, a lot of walls. Potentially. Maybe one cannon. I don't know what to think about these Grudge Raker, because if they can actually fire in melee combat, they might be pretty good. But I just can't... It says they can. But I feel like they get interrupted while they're firing. I don't know. We could try some of them out. I think...
Retake the realm.
Okay, let's just do Quarrelers then. I know that we're going to want some Quarrelers. Or we could just start up. Do I want one more round of these? That's a lot. 5 is probably enough. And then some Quarrelers. I think maybe just going for the great weapons in general are just better, just in case they get engaged on by wolves or whatever. They're just way better at killing them. Okay. It's going to be really spooky to just jump over there without knowing what's there, because they have several armies in theory.
I am the White Dwarf. Moving off.
Okay.
Making me angry.
So have these clowns back. Whoa, they're able to hire black orcs now? Oh, goodness. Yes, that's a problem. Six black orcs. And we can lightning strike some of them down, but yeah, that's gonna be rough.
The dwarfs need me. You have my axe. The clan
Okay, so
honor.
we can pop like right here, I guess.
Grombrindal. How can I help? To war? Strengthen the shield wall.
Can maybe go for Iron Rock next. See if they want to come over and try to defend that.
Send me
Okay,
to
so we're hiring here. That should be fine. We're gonna get some public order next turn. We'll check the diplomacy turn after this. I just don't want to take too many turns here. We need to try to get wine. I don't know where I can find wine around here. I think the Bretonnians will have it. So if I can get a port and trade with Bretonnians, because I know that one guy has like a ton of wine. The dude that's on the western seafront there, can't remember his name, but he will definitely have a lot of wine. He can trade us, and that will allow us to get the star metal plate, which I believe lowers enemy melee attack by 9, which is a lot. So that's really, really good, especially against kind of low tier fodder sorts of units. I mean, there's never going to hit me if I have that, plus, you know, all my dwarfs have like 70 melee defense or something. Okay. Sure.
Fearless and unbreakable.
Okay, I guess they're just giving us Iron Rock. They're just gonna keep recruiting. So we've got them scouted out here. Okay, so they have Black Orcs with shields. Oh my god, they bring them in at like rank, whatever that is, also. Rank 8. Wow, they have a lot of melee defense on those Black Orcs. I guess the ones with the shields. That's crazy. They have pretty good melee defense too, huh? So it's 5165.
One Zag.
Yeah, they're definitely stronger than the Longbeards, for sure. And they have AoE attacks, and we don't. And they have heavy armor and silver shields, too. And a lot of health. 15,000 health.
An act.
And these guys can get up to 13,000, I guess. It's going to be hard to deal with that.
I ain't doing that.
Even the normal ones have 44 melee defense. Maybe we should have hit them. I just don't think we can siege that before they got to Black Crag, but maybe we do have to have the higher tier stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and we should be able to hit this. No problem.
Run 'em. To battle.
I kind of don't want to get trolled, but I don't want to. Yeah, it's fine. Say, I don't want to have to fight that thing. Come on.
Joey, forward.
Nice. It's actually pretty good. Here's army +3. melee defense. Spreading public order could be pretty legit. Guess just getting like more armor also could be nice. Oh, dang, that's a new thing. I've never seen that before. Am I going to be able to hold this area, though? We can get iron also. Recruitment cost for Dwarf Warrior, Longbeard, Slayer, and Miners. That's legit. That's 100 obsidian. Yeah, we'll pay for that. That's big money. I mean, even if each one of those only sells for 10, I think it sells for a little bit more than that. It could potentially be 1,000 gold. Now, we don't have enough trade partners to support that yet, but the obsidian itself, I think, is a component. In several of these things, right? Dragon Slayer's axe, this thing. Heroic Killing Blow, which doesn't matter that much. So that's like, alright. There's no obsidian there. Really want this. Actually, this. Will give us an extra hammer. Oh, we could get a Ring of Grimnir. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll go ahead and get that. Plus 5 melee attack on all my people. Versus then minus 9 on them, but I get 12 leadership also. I mean, my units are already basically unbreakable. But I would have that right now for this fight. I'm not going to get iron anytime soon. Pick that up. So the obsidian is kind of useful for some things, but not super useful for a lot of things.
You know who I am?
I can put that on somebody else. Let's put that on, maybe the Thane. 4,000 HP. Yeah, he's a lot tougher. Alright, so we got Iron Rock. We're working on that. Do we just want to get rid of this? I mean, the public order is kind of useful, but let's get rid of that and go for the iron. Okay, over here. Oh, okay. -1 recruitment turn for gyrocopters could be good. Iron Drake damage, renowned Deadeye, 19 turns for this. Artillery. So it's 10% total reduction for artillery. Yeah, this stuff just feels awful. 2 melee attack and defense. 5% extra damage is kind of whatever. 4 armor for shield units. Used to be 4 melee defense, I'm pretty sure. That's just so weak. I mean, the 1 recruitment rank is a very, very big deal. This thing is so deep. Like, it's like 50 turns to get this, and it's +2 melee defense. That's ridiculous. Or, what's more likely, what we need to start doing is getting into these things. 15% extra gold from that. Magical item chance. 15 growth. 10% from trade. -10 construction. We're already doing a lot of the expensive stuff. -2 time for capital and settlement construction buildings. That's actually super strong. 10% attacks rate for the High King's Tribute. -20% for all building times. That actually gets to where you can really start constructing stuff. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go through here now. We are getting quite a few tool makers at this point. Let's go with that and start getting that money. Okay, we're still insignificant.
I am the White
Okay, don't need to hire here. Still hiring over here. Try some of them out. If they actually can fire in combat, that'd be pretty good. I don't know if they get stopped by, like, knockback stuff or what, but anyways, okay, that's all good. Sustainable. Okay. We could maybe do some of these quest battles. I have to look and see what the criteria are for them again. I mean, I guess delaying the confederations is decent if I eventually get them, because then they build up their towns a lot more. So if I ever get the Purple Confederation down here, then they should have 4 towns. They should have like a tier 4. You know, all of the towns should be tier 3. All that kind of stuff. They're getting these black orcs in like 1 turn, basically. Now I could go ahead and fight them in the underway, deathmatch, or I could just wait and get the replenishment and then fight them after they come out of the underway. I think I would rather do that. I think we can beat them. It's just gonna be a little bit harder. And I want that replenishment, so we'll decline attack.
Get my axe! Why should I hear you speak, Zangunas?
So yeah, the Black Orcs are gonna be a problem, but if we focus fire them out with our Grudge Throwers as much as possible to soften them up, and we use all of our ammo from the gyrocopters on them, Those brimstone gyrocopters. I don't know. I keep always going back and forth. What do I want? What do I want? The mortar team and the brimstone gyrocopters, though, will help a lot. I mean, hammers are obviously going to be good against them, too, but it's being able to get that flank to evade their shields and have that armor
Your
piercing.
conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord. The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your...
That's right. Fate is on my side. Get out of my way. They're still insignificant.
The dwarfs
Okay,
need
but we got our heal here, so I think we can beat him. We also get reinforcements from the town now. We still get to fight them in the underground. So these things are spooky, but, you know, this is probably going to be our best shot. Now, what is... Oh, the zombies. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. So if we can kill him, I can maybe make a play on these guys in the next couple of turns.
Good. Grimnir's axe.
We have 2 of these we can just hire. Trying to think, if we burrow into right here, can we hire stuff here? We can hire some more like dwarf warriors and quarrelers if we want. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the iron mine here. Alright, let's see how this fight goes first.
Grombrindal.
Okay. I mean... We could trade out our dwarf warrior for this guy. Yeah, this fight might be kind of tricky. We better not play around with it. Let's just make sure we get this in here. And then, we want another catapult. I think 3 is probably a good number. We could get rid of one of our blasting charge miners and get a 4th catapult. That's probably a good idea. Let's just make sure that we get this and don't lose this. So
The dwarfs need me.
blasting charge miners are good. I feel like 2 is probably about the right number, kind of in the early to mid game. I think any more than that, it's just difficult to position them. 4 catapults is getting a little. 4 pieces of artillery is getting a little pushing the envelope a little bit, but four might be about right.
War machine,
Especially once we
ready!
get an engineer online.
Grudge thrower! For the ancestor gods! Fillet of flesh our aim! Miners! We demand blood! Bring them down! For the Karazanko! Vengeance! Longbeard! For the ancestors! What now? Hits! For the Karazankor! Kill Urks! Gyrocopter! Longbeards! War of vengeance!
I'll try to roast him up here if we can.
Iron Drakes! Yes!
And then they're just gonna hang out back here, and I think they had a couple of wolves.
Grudge thrower!
And get over here, get these black orcs. orcs, orc boys. Black orcs with shields, black orcs. That's what we want.
Stop fighting!
Oops. Get off the fire. Well. Okay. Got that first volley off there.
Next kill is ours! Strike out! Was it? Grudge thrower! Vengeance! Right!
Where are the other black orcs? Orc boys. Okay, they're all just right in here.
Firepower ready! For the ancestors! Stop! Grudge thrower! The next kill is ours! Understood! Kazoo! Gyrocopter! Blow through! Yes! Yes! Come on! Kill anything without a beard! War of vengeance! Saw! Grudge thrower! For the ancestors! Grudge thrower!
Where are the other? I thought there were more black orcs. There's some big ends. Might need to. Whatever. We just fire in front of us. It's fine.
As you command! Move! Will do!
Crap. I totally forgot to take them off of that.
Go! Lock formation! My axe is ready! To the forge! Aye! Get them! Aye! Yes! Nothing can stop us! Quarrelers! Killers! String them! Go! Charge! Sir! As you say! Gyrocopter! Gazakat! Gazakat! Ah! Fire on that foe! Off we go! Pick your targets well! They'll sing songs of this! Let's settle some grudges! This won't misfire! So many grudges that need sacrifice. Move! Nothing could stop us! By the ancestors! Scoff! Gyrocopter! Axis out, lads! We are relentless! Drag them! Pump those dwarven legs! Strike out! Howland! Charge! Bring death on them! Get down! Strike out! Satisfy the grudge!
So let's go that way. And yeah, we can go ahead and come over here and fire on these things. Whoa, 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 bros.
Charge! Nothing can stop us! Kill 'em! Grudge thrower! All dead I'll get 'em! Sir! Take to the air! Yes, yes! one of these. Longbeards!
Get them, Longbeards.
Dwarves! Ready axes!
Those black orcs are huge. But we got them. Alright. Yeah. We're able to neutralize a lot of those black orcs. With the rock wobbers. Yeah, the quarrelers really are not putting in as much work as I remember them doing in the past. Like, I guess everything else is just scaled up a lot. Like, there's just, you know, more armor, more HP, you know, more missile resist, and all this stuff just in the game in general. And the quarrelers really, their damage is about the same as it always has been. So, maybe they, you know, maybe SFO thought they were just really overpowered for a while there, which, I mean, they are on the strong side, or they were. And so now they're powered down to be a bit more appropriate for a level 2 archer. But yeah, these blasting charge miners, I just feel like the boom is just a lot stronger. So maybe I should be scaling back quarrelers as we move later into the game, and maybe even just replace them with like gyros. Maybe that would be the replacement. Gyros are more expensive, but the spacing is also an issue, you know, because we want just behind the archers, or just behind the front line, we want the blasting charge miners, and I think having 2 of those is probably pretty good. I mean, we could replace those with iron breakers as well eventually, because they also have the blasting charges, but...
Headed out!
Peak gate hammers, great weapons, okay.
How can I help?
Those guys will obviously be very good when we're trying to siege. And these guys are like okay. They do have piercing missile damage though, so that's pretty important. But they do have more ammo than usual too. They have 13, so they like throw like little axes or something. Yeah, where are they classified? Close quarters infantry. So I guess we can use them too. I mean, we'll just probably call on everything we can to try to take down Black Crag. Okay, so... grab that one, and then we can throw the hammers in this army, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and just knock him out.
To battle!
It's alright, bro.
Roman?
Okay, yeah, I think with these regiments of renown, we can actually come in and maybe make a play on Black Crag here. How about we knock that out? I guess we can just go ahead and grab Stand Your Ground. That does help out some.
I'm here now. Good. Grimnir's axe first.
Not sure which one is I think this is going to be closer.
To war!
Now we might be able to burrow under to hit here next turn. I'm a little skeptical if we're going to have
You know
that
who I
much.
am. On
More
my
small
way.
step.
Don't you fret, it's done.
Okay, we got the rocks going. This is still going to be a couple more turns. And this is stabilized. Alright, Barrack Var. I mean, what all do I have to do, man?
Ready.
Dowie from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day. Anad? Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before oath goes.
Who is this old dude? Does he just have one town? Yeah, okay, they don't matter. So,
What?
dang it, Zufbar lost a property. Looks like the vampire counts took some of their stuff again.
Aye. Let's hear.
I don't know how I confederate with them. Oh, Karak Azul.
It is time.
They have 10 properties.
Come,
That's a real
King.
big one.
Let us feast and drink.
Oh, they have 8 peaks? That's pretty big.
Sure.
I don't remember what all it does for other dwarfs. 3 properties, 2 properties,
To
4
war.
properties.
Aye. Let's hear.
No.
Yes.
Caricatrine.
Aye, am Iron Fist. Some call me a... No way.
Bellica.
What brings you before the heir of Lund?
I'll do it.
Vegans, errantry.
Honor
Okay.
before... Bow before the rightful lords of the realm, and I'll hear your demands. I will.
I don't know if I'll bow, but you can give me 500 gold.
By the light of... Do you wish the lady's fate?
Who are they at war with? Okay. Norskin stuff. Norskin scum. Dude, the Mortal Empires in Warhammer 3 is going to be nuts. I mean, maybe it takes a lot of technical expertise, I guess, to design that. Maybe that's why it's taken them up to 4 years. I think 3 years should be fine, but man, I really want to go knock out Black Crag this episode, but I can't do it. It's going to have to be next episode, so I hate to put you on a cliffhanger, but it's going to be pretty spooky, but we should have the numbers advantage, and, you know, we can crack some of the walls. Also, we haven't upgraded wall cracking with him too much, because we don't need it. Like, we can just use our artillery to just bomb the walls, but, you know, we could also crack it and then siege it. That could potentially help out a little bit. And we're going to have to probably wait for siege towers. I think it would be wise to wait for siege towers. I mean, maybe not, though. Because we can just knock out the towers with our artillery and then just gun them down.
The Dwarfs need me.
I guess that's when... Well, the gyrocopters... We'll go ahead and end turn here. The gyrocopters would be very good on sieges, obviously. They're so easy to get nice positioning with them. The quarrelers, like, yeah, they just don't do a lot of damage on sieges. It feels like they kind of do. But one issue, like, with quarrelers on a siege is the arrows will hit, like, just random parts of the wall. Especially, like, where the gate is. They like to put stuff on top of that gate. And it has, like, a barrier that just blocks so many arrows. Or if they just happen to be standing, like, around even one of the fallen towers, like, it blocks a lot of missiles. Versus the gyrocopters can get around behind them and shoot. And the fact that the gyros can shoot in the back also is, you know, really good when the enemy's, like, standing right up against the wall, you know, in the gates. So it helps with that, and then it also helps with, just causing fear, you know, when you're shooting stuff in the back, it causes a lot of extra leadership problems for them, so, and it gets around shields. So gyrocopters are really, really strong. I mean, dwarves have some of the strongest air force in the game, especially air to ground, and not just air versus air, or air melee ground. I should say ranged air to ground fighting. I don't even know if there are many other factions that have ranged air to ground. You've got, like, gargoyle type of stuff. I mean, the vampire counts don't have anything that's ranged. I guess the Vampire Coast has the deck droppers. So Vampire Coast has some. I guess Lizardmen have some. The Lizardmen ones
Friends of
are
the Dowie.
okay. I don't know about the deck droppers. I never really used them that much. Defensive alliance, sure. Should have maybe waited on that just to get some money, but okay, wood elves have their. I guess there are several. The wood elves have their eagles that can fire on the ground. So I guess a lot of factions. There's actually several of them, but I feel like the gyros might be one of the stronger versions. I don't know. They are heavily armored, which is nice. They are terrible in melee though. So if they get caught, like if someone else has anti-air, then that can be a big problem. Win 2 battles against the Greenskins. Okay. Okay. Did I... Oh, grudge aborted. Enables confederation with Clan Grombrindal. Grudge aborted. Wait, why is that aborted? Is Nagaron, like, deleted? Negative growth has done that. Okay. Alright, so we lost a lot of those. I don't know. Can we actually confederate with them then? Who is it? It was Clan Grombrindal.
Ready. Step forth, true friend of the Ungrund clan.
So it's aborted, which means we don't get the reward, but it doesn't screw you over. I remember in the Norska thing, one of their, like, with their monster hunter or whatever, when a grudge was aborted, it just completely killed the quest chain. You couldn't do anything. But now I guess you can do stuff. Okay, what do we need? We need to move a character to Carrick Norn. Okay. Kill Norskins. Can't do that yet. Recruit a runesmith. Kill Greenskins. Okay. Alright, so we'll get at it next episode. I was going to go do something else here in a little bit, but now I feel like we got to go try to kill this. I think we've got a moment here. They don't have Grimgor back yet, or he's somewhere else.
You know who I am.
So I think we can make a play on him and hit him next turn. Potentially. We could also walk down here, hire 3 units, and then hit him next turn. As we burrow under. I mean, they could attack us in the underway. Not if we're sieging them, though. If we're sieging them, then they can't attack us in the underway.
I am the White Dwarf. You have my axe.
Stop that!
The dwarf
Okay, so we could just go ahead and
Our enemies shall tremble.
burrow under to right here.
Pumpkins.
Just to make sure we can hit this next turn.
The High
And then
King
we can't... I don't want to burrow under until we are 100% sure they're not going to attack us, because this army is not strong enough to beat this one, maybe. It'd be close.
Send me to vengeance.
Too close for comfort, because we don't have a lot of the heroes, and he's a really low level and all that kind of stuff. And this will let me recruit also, so we can run down to here.
March.
Maybe didn't need to go that far. I maybe could have just gone to Carrick Drawn, but I'm just going to make sure... Okay, we'll grab 3 Quarrelers.
How can I help?
And then next turn we can grab... maybe we do just grab the hammer with him,
What?
just so that we have the maximum number of units, because this is going to be a rough one. Okay.
Onward.
Carrick.
Dowie from another hole.
Ziflin don't care about as much. Zufbar
It is time. Dowie from another hole.
don't know how to confederate with them.
Aye.
Cairn.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oathgold.
Looks like we may not be able to confederate with them. We may only be able to confederate with, like, the major dwarfs. I'm not sure. I mean, but we can confederate with Barak Var, the purple one, so I'm not sure.
Ah.
10
Dowie
properties.
from
We
another
definitely
hole
want
derived.
to...
'Tis a great day.
It's way too expensive, though. It is Confederation option with
Aye,
them, though, right?
let's hear what
No,
you
not
have
yet.
to
I've
say.
got to... I think we have to take... Is it Black Crag? Or was it Carrick 8 Peaks? I'm not sure.
Wanrag? Yes.
Anyone that's not like
And
4
what can the
properties or a
Dowie do?
legendary lord is probably
To
not.
war. Welcome
super high
to my
priority.
throng. No.
I stand if together we're stronger. Let our clans be as one.
I would love to, man. But people ain't having it. They just ain't having it. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn. See if anything crazy happens during this end turn, and if it doesn't, well, by golly, we are going at Black Crag next turn. Do we even need the siege towers? I mean... It is nice so that everyone doesn't have to funnel into a choke point. I'm not entirely sure that it's necessary. I wouldn't mind maybe doing another Vampire Coast. It wasn't really my favorite, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I didn't do an SFO version, so the stuff may be rebalanced to be a bit more interesting. I just don't like gunpowder units in general, and a lot of those units are gunpowder units. However, I do like grenade units. The bombers or whatever were really annoying to fight against when I was playing as Wolfheart. So those are good, and then like the flying shooting units could be pretty good, and they do have like the large monsters are very good. So they have several things going on that are cool. I still like the normal like vampire counts a little bit better. I just think they have cooler big monsters, but oh, they're actually gonna step out. Real? How did they get their garrison? What? I was outside of the garrison range. Alright, well, let's retreat. We should be able to still hit it in one turn, though. I'm 99% sure we'll be able to hit them in one turn. Oh, okay. So he's just going for a back door. Does he know I'm gonna lightning strike him? That's interesting. Iron. Wait. The rating. Okay, so that means that Grimgore is like over here somewhere. All right, so I think we have the green light here. Hit up Black Crag. I don't remember if we get anything special there or not. We obviously get to finish that quest if we get it, which is nice. But I don't remember if we have any sort of like special buildings or anything we can build at Black Crag. Dang it, I was going to do some other stuff today. I got to do some other stuff here in a little bit, but I'm just having a lot of fun trying to finish this up. So we'll try the Black Crag out. Beric Var wasn't at war with Greenskins? What? Okay, well now that should help our diplomacy even more when we kill him. So now we have a common war target. Dude, if I can get those 10 properties off of Carrick on Azul or whatever, that's going to be... I mean, that's basically going to be lights out if I get that. so vampire counts are still messing with this stuff a little bit, but they're not making a ton of progress here. Caricature's holding these guys off for me, so should be pretty clean for a little bit here. Alright, and I guess we're not going to upgrade this because it's a high chance Grimgore is going to troll us. Take it. And yeah, we'll be able to hit him. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Be sure to tune in next time. It will be the Siege of Black Crag, so come check out, see how that goes down. We will also start building out our infrastructure for our high-tech Tier 4 things. So hopefully we'll get some new toys to play around with here. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have a great day.